So I'm here to tell you that we're approaching the end of tonight's hostless show. And Rudderless is going to be the final show, which I'll be performing with my cohort in chaos, the illustrious John from somewhere in Maine. Uh, John, I had dinner at his house or in his neighborhood. He's got a beautiful dog and a lovely wife. He's a wonderful improviser. Pay attention to him the whole night. Okay. We'll be back. Okay.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there, and you misinterpreted it.
I misinterpreted it. Oh, I guess I got it wrong.
Your guess of having gotten it wrong is the first thing you've gotten right in a long time. Okay. I did not do what you think I did.
What I think you did? What I think you did. I know what I think you did.
I know you know what you think I did. And that's perfectly fine for you to be incorrect again.
Oh, I'm incorrect? I'm incorrect. Don't try to confuse me with layer upon layer.
You don't want to be confused with like stacking them on top like Lego, click, clack, brack, things like that. I understand that. But the fact of the matter, once again, is that you completely have no basic understanding of what I did.
You've got a lot of nerve talking facts.
I have a lot of nerve talking facts. I'm a statistician. What would you expect me to do?
What would I expect you to do? I would expect you to acknowledge the humanity amidst all of your facts.
Does not compute. Does not compute. Does not compute.
Oh, quit playing the robot game. You do that every time.
Does not compute. 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 That's a fact. Charlie, I'm delighted to see you today.
Thanks, Mr. Johnson. It's nice to see you too. I hope you had a good morning.
Charlie, the your well wishes for my good morning are really secondary to the fact that I said that I was delighted to see you first.
You were delighted to see me first. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I hope you find your everything in your to your liking.
Charlie, everything to my liking. There's no doubt that everything is to my liking because you've been taking care of it for 22 years now.
Yeah, it has been 22 years now. And you, I hope you found everything satisfactory for those 22 years, sir.
Charlie, your consternation about my satisfaction for the last 22 years is really a misuse of your energy. You have never disappointed me, Charlie, in 22 years. Never.
Well, when you hired me, sir, I promised that I would, take care of everything, make sure your coffee's warm, get your papers in order.
And Charlie, I have to say, you are the only one of my sons that has been successful doing what you're doing for as long as you have been. I'm really proud of you, son.
Well, thank you very much, sir, Dad. I only, wanted to make you happy.
Make me happy. You only want to make me happy? I want to help you grow wings so you can fly. Fly.
Right after I finish mopping your office, sir.
Oh, Charlie. Right after you finish mopping my office, my car needs to be detailed before you fly.
I'll get right to it. You think I look okay?
You're asking me if I think you look okay. And I'm wondering when I'm going to get a raise.
Wondering when you were going to get a raise. Now is not the time for that, Terrence.
You say now is not the time for that. And my concern is, when am I going to earn enough money to pay for my bus fare to get to your office, sir?
Hey, for your bus fare. Jeez. Have you ever thought about riding a bike?
Have I ever thought about riding a bike? I have thought about riding a bike, but my concern is that in foul weather, I need to be earning enough money to be able to take a bus so that I don't fall on the ice and wind up unable to work again for 6 months like last winter.
Jesus. Jeez, Terrence, if you got in better shape, you'd be able to handle the slippery surfaces. You should be riding your bike more.
I should be riding my bike more. Do you know the effort it takes me to climb up the stairs to the 37th floor where you maintain these plush suites? I just want to get enough of a raise so I can take public transportation to get to work on time when the weather sucks.
You say plush seats, Terrence, plush suites. Have you ever been on that elevator? That elevator is not the fastest in the world, okay? It's kind of a pain in the ass for me. Wish I had a bike.
With all the money you've been holding from my wages, there's no excuse for you not to have a bike.
You know how silly it would look for me to be riding a bike downtown, CEO. Ah,
I have some idea of how ridiculous you would look riding a bike because you have trouble hearing me, sir?
yeah, I just got to make sure there's no unsightly wax.
Oh no, your wax is extremely sightly, sir. Let me just drill into that and let you know that in fact we talk about it in the office every day.
You talk about it every day. Well, it's good to know that I'm in the hearts and minds of my employees.
Sir, I may be overstepping bounds, but this notion of being in the hearts and minds of all of your employees is correlated with an office pool where we're hiring a hit squad.
Oh, huh. And how much have you raised so far?
Well, sir, truth be told, there's enough in the kitty for me to buy a bike.
Problem solved. You've got that look on your face again.
You say I have the look on my face again, okay? And it's really never left.
It's never left.
This look on my face has been here always. It's an integral part of me, like DNA encrusted.
Encrusted DNA.
Encrusted DNA. This look is going nowhere.
Encrusted look. You mean if I saw your family album?
Complete your thought if you saw my
If
family
I saw
album.
your family album with this encrusted DNA, everybody's gonna look the same?
I am the seventh generation avatar of the estate of Gilgabad.
The estate Gilgabad. I should know who they are.
You should know who the estate of Gilgabad are, because your future well being depends upon recognizing this DNA when it appears in your world.
Yeah, I need to work on recognizing that DNA. Geez, can I take a photo of you or something?
You would like to or something me? That is really rich. That
Really
is
rich.
really extravagant, really over the top.
I don't understand your ways. Over the top in what way?
My DNA, seventh generation of the clan of Gilgabad, speaks for itself. No explanation needed.
No explanation needed, but I need an explanation. I'm a simple man.
You maintain that you need an explanation because you're a simple man. And I would offer to you the notion of complete, abject, depressive surrender to the DNA of the seventh generation of Gilgabad.
Complete abject surrender. Yeah, I got nothing better to do.
Obviously.
Hey, you gotta see this messed up sci-fi movie that's on TV.
You want me to watch a messed up sci-fi movie with you?
I want you to watch one with me. This one's messed up.
You, you want me to like sit by your side and watch this messed up sci-fi movie, and I have to go to work.
You gotta go to work, but you can take 10 minutes. You'll see the whole plot in like 5 minutes.
You say I can see the whole plot like in like nothing flat, and then I can go to work. But my boss is fastidious about me being on time. On
You,
time.
we've talked about that. Your boss is fastidious about you being on time, but you've got to get a bicycle. You'll get there so much faster with a bicycle.
What, getting a bicycle? Getting to work for my fastidious boss? How about if you give me money so I can take a bus? I'll get there faster and I can watch the movie with you.
You'll get there faster. You haven't asked your boss for that raise yet, have you?
You, you say I haven't asked him for that raise. That's not correct.
It's not correct. Well, you're going to show us some stones or what?
Show him some stones. Am I going to show him some stones or what? My boss is an asshole.
Your boss is an asshole. Welcome to the working world.
Just give me the money so I can take a bus, so I can spend more time in your company watching this incredible science fiction movie, and I can get to work on time. And I promise today I won't come home without asking my boss again.
I Yeah, you'll come home without asking. You won't come home without asking the boss. You've been saying that for weeks. I am not going to bankroll your lack of spine.
You're not going to bankroll my spinelessness, and I I've never asked you for bus fare to watch a movie.
Never been a good sci-fi movie like this. Look
So give me the money so I can watch this great sci-fi movie. I hear the music playing. I know this kind of music. It's really like ah. So give me the money so I can take the bus, and I promise I will ask my boss for a raise today.
you'll ask your boss for a raise today. You're already late for work.
I have a feeling you're trying to avoid me, Mark. I have that feeling.
You feel that I'm trying to avoid you. I am trying to avoid you.
You are trying to avoid me. My feeling once again is correct.
Yeah, your feeling is correct, but I don't want to talk about it.
Mark, you don't want to talk about it. And what really matters is that my feelings are the right feelings. And they are. That's what really matters.
Your feelings are pretty accurate. I don't want to talk about it.
I respect you not wanting to talk about it. And that, whether you talk about it or not, is so unimportant to me, just for me knowing that my feelings are finally the correct feelings really fills me up.
Your feelings are correct. I've got nothing to say to that.
Eh, let me add your observation that you have nothing to say about that. You really do that with a really stately verbosity. Really stately.
Yeah, my verbosity is stately. Let's leave it at that.
Well, I'm fine. I don't really want to talk about, your stately verbosity, because the bottom line is that my emotional matrix is synchronized in such a way that I'm correct.
You have a good sense of things, and it often leads to a correct assessment. Yeah, yeah, well, I can live with that, but that's all.
You say that's all like it's small potatoes. And the fact that you can just accept that as graciously as you do, coupled with my being correct, really suggests that us piloting the next space shuttle to Jupiter were the perfect pair.
Not the perfect pair, but I just wish you would stay on your side of the capsule.
My my side of the capsule?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like I feel like you're inferring that I don't have a good sense of boundaries.
I don't wish to infer that you don't have a good sense of boundaries. I wish to state it.
And it's going to be a long trip if you feel like you need to state it. I wish I wish you would just do it.
Chuck, you hurt my feelings.
I knew it. I had that intuition that I had done that, and this just affirms it. And so, I will stay on my side of the cabin, let there be no doubt. But being right again about this is this is how I roll.
Do roll that way, and you are right. But I would just rather we give ourselves some space for the time being.
You would rather we give ourselves some space while we are in this cramped quarters on our way out into infinity, and you're consumed without having enough space. Explain the possibilities.
Explain the possibilities. Explain. You always are correct. Why is it up to me to explain these things?
Once again, another wannabe astronaut lost in space.
Oh, good timing.
And thank you, folks. We are Rudderless. We are the end of your evening frivolity for the Follies. And we'll be back. John, tell them when we're going to be back.
We'll be back. But also, David, why don't you tell them about the festival, which will be taking place at the last week of September in Saco, Maine?
John, you've already warmed that up. That starts on Sunday, September 22nd. It goes to September 29th at the beautiful Prairie Beach Conference Center, readily accessible by plane, train, and bus to the Metro Portland area. Come play with us. Come be with us. Thank you so much. Stay safe.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, David.
Thank you. Thank you, John.